And the drama continues. So, one of my favorite Nigerian artists is Tiwa Savage. Man, she has dope vocals. You can check some of her songs out. One of my favorite ones actually is Kelekele Love. Actually, that's what hooked me when I first heard, when she first came out. That's one of the songs that I really loved. So apparently there's a lot of controversy and drama about her marriage to T Bills. I don't know his full name. My bad. I know for a fan I should know all these facts, but as I said in my previous videos, my brain can only take so much at a time. So apparently this guy just drag her all over social media, and one of the things that I don't understand is whenever a person is in a romantic relationship with another one, and especially an important one such as a marriage, I don't understand why you would take to social media to post all your dirty laundry out there, especially when you're the person who's 60% wrong, just for the sake of fairness. So I don't know. He I don't like it when people talk about their marriage, not because I want them to repress their feelings or anything, but just because everyone is going to have their own opinion about it, and that hinders effective communication between you and your partner. Like, no one knows the specific details, and even if they did, they don't have that deep love that you two shared for each other. So your spouse might have forgiven you and you might have forgiven your spouse, but the rest of the world hasn't forgiven you either. So even though you guys ever got back together or resolved your issues, there would always be that backlash. You would lose supporters, and I don't know, even if you still had some supporters, they would not, it would be one-sided support. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm always against putting your business on social media. It's just a dumb move. However, to each his own. It's your life. You can do whatever you want, but those are some of the things that you'll come to regret in life, I think. I don't know. I'm not married. I'm single, obviously, for a reason. Ha, can't land. Anyways, I want to go into that story. But yeah, back to my point. So Tiwa Savage apparently had an interview. I actually, not apparently, she did have an interview which I just watched. And oh my gosh, I have enough comments about that interview, but I'm not going to say anything because it's people's jobs, it's people's choices. Like I said, to air your business out in public. But the interviewer, oh my goodness. No words. Just go and watch the interview. It's um by Azuka someone, and Pulse did it. So yeah, she basically spills the tea, and let me tell you, that tea was so sweet. It was sweet and hot and just splashing all over the place. But anyways, just watch it. Oh, watch it. I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Nigerian, but I am African by descent. Actually, I'm African. I was born in Africa. I won't go into that, but yeah, I'm African, but Nigerians always jazz me. They always entertain me. Yeah. So check it out, but not so that you can get the tea, but just I think Tiwa needs a lot of support, honestly. And just as a woman and as a fan, my policy is, always mind your business, do your own thing. But if someone puts it out there, I'm not going to turn it down and not listen to it, obviously. But yeah, and just be respectful in the comment section of her and her husband. That's if you check the story out on YouTube because that's where I watched my interview. I mean, her interview. And yeah, I don't know. So, what can I say all in all? To Tiwa, I would say, you know what? I think you've made the right decision in choosing you and being happy for yourself and being happy for your son. And also hang in there, you know? Being married is not easy. Getting divorced or being getting separated from your husband is not easy. Enduring everything that you've endured is not easy. And thanks for speaking out because obviously like in in African culture, marriage is a very sensitive topic, and mm, it's a tough one, but good on you for putting it out there and addressing issues that many women have faced, you know. I applaud you for that. But I'd also like to add in that I think this should be your final interview. You shouldn't say anything more on the topic because the thing is, people, like I said, will drag you all over social media, you know? And not that you should care about that, but for the sake of your own peace and in this transition, like, you know, with everything that has gone on with T-Bills and his attempt to commit suicide and everything else that he said, I think you just need to take a hiatus on social media. Just keep quiet. Don't say anything and gather everything that you need to learn. Like anything that you need to say, just think upon it, reflect on it, because people, I'm sure, will be reaching out to you for interviews or, I don't know, just asking you all over again about the whole affair, and it's painful and you need to process it, you need to heal. So you just work on your music, work on being a good mom, and work on, I won't say on yourself because people work on themselves every day, but just take the time to heal. What's important is you, not what the rest of the world thinks about your marriage or your man or what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Except what I'm saying, don't do any more interviews. I think this one was sufficient. Don't do any more interviews about your personal life for a very, very long while. Just stick to your music and other professional projects that you have to do in the future. That's what I think. And I support you. Big up. Whoop, whoop.